Hey, this is Marian Call, and I'm in Austin, Texas, making a new album. Where's the camera going? I'm really excited to be playing with a band, like a real band that sounds like a band. I have never really gotten to do that before, not for more than a few hours, and here I've been playing with a band for a couple weeks. It's amazing. They turn everything up to 11. Usually I start a project with sort of abstract orchestration in my head, and I ask every person to play one tiny piece, and then I fit them all together like a jigsaw puzzle. This time we're sort of starting the way you really should, with a whole group of musicians who know the music all together and have actually had time to practice and find cool solutions for little musical problems over a couple weeks, instead of piecing it together afterwards in the studio. I'm here with Scott Barkan, who's been playing with me a whole lot of years, and most of you probably know already how incredible he is. He knows some of the music already, but then we're bringing on Kyle on bass and Steve on drums, who are both local Austin professionals. They are kind of ridiculous and making this sound way more fun and way more funky than I could have done on my own. The bass player is the heart of the rhythm section on any project, and Kyle is completely fantastic. He's studied the work really hard, he practices it a lot, listens in his free time when we're not in rehearsal, and he's just so funky. He has really good instincts. It's been a lot of fun working with him. I want to have a beer with him every day after we play. Steve on drums plays pretty much every genre imaginable, but he's known around town as someone who has a lot of funk and a lot of depth to his groove, and Bryan was absolutely right to choose him for this project. He plays in all sorts of crazy bands, including like Afropop and modern lounge and stuff, and that is exactly the kind of slightly different sensibility I wanted on a project of mine. Not just rock and roll, not just jazz, someone with a little bit of edge and a little bit more funk. Bryan Ray is my co-producer on this project. I haven't had a co-producer before. I've always been calling all the shots by myself, but now I'm sharing that work with someone, and it turns out to be one of the better decisions that I've ever made. It's really good to have another brain on this project. Bryan played guitar with me for months and months and months on the 50 States tour and after. He knows my work really well, he knows my tastes really well, and he sat down, talked with me for a long time before this project started, and proved he understood where I wanted to go and could help push and pull me in that direction, give me the tools I needed. As co-producers, Bryan and I are making a lot of musical decisions. We're pushing and pulling on the groove, trying to decide exactly what the groove of every song is. Is it or is it, you know, we're sitting around and making noises like that at each other all day.
I'll remember it when we get there.
We'll still have some of that pretty acoustic guitar in there too, but I gotta say it's kind of fun to turn it up.